Hello and welcome to the last video in the BWV 1000 series. Congratulations for making it this far. I hope that this video has helped you. We are going to dive in and check out how Bach finishes this fantastic fugue. Completely different to where we started. Alright, welcome back to 82. So I left it off with C. Now we have entries again, down the octave. Up with the G. Up again. Now, as much as I'd like to sustain that D, and it is possible if I used a 4, so instead of a 3 here, but I need that 4 to come off. It's going to come off anyway, so I'm just using a 3. 1, 1, stretching out for that B, 4, and then staying in position here. Really important, I am using 1, 3, so that I can get into the thirds. There, low, and then here I am using 2 and 4, 3 with an open, and then I am going into this shape for that diminished, and yes, I'm taking liberties, which I'll explain in a second. We're now heading home, so Bach is stepping on the gas a little bit, and he's starting to weave lots of ideas together, sort of in a pattern, and it's fantastic because he does some amazing things with it, which is what I like about this. This is young Bach. Young Bach taking some liberties and some risks, which is just all together from, yeah, let's go 81 and let's see what happens. And then we're in. I left it off at 84. We were on a diminished. I suggest 4, 2, 1, 4, and then you're going to float down into this E7. I suggest 4 still and 2, super important here, because we're going to need to push up to that A minor, 1 on the E and 3 on the C. Staying in position, everything stays except for 3, open string, open D, C. Now here comes an interesting chord, 2, 3, 4 to get that E in with an open D, super important. Okay, watch my fingers slowly, 3 up, 2 down to get C sharp, A, E, G. For those of you in the know, that is A in the 7th position. A with the 7th in the bass. Then it could be, or it could be, that's your call, A, and then we're into another 7th chord. Bach is slowly ratcheting up the intensity of the harmony here. The main sticking point is going to be going from the E to, got to be 1 on the C sharp so that you can get these other fingers in. If needs be, put that 3rd finger down with the 1st finger and then flip those over. There's no two ways about it, there's going to be a slight pause there. There's nothing you can do, just try and wiggle your fingers a little bit faster. In slow motion. Welcome back to the next micro study. So we left it off here. 3, 2, 3, 2, 2 up, because you've got to go into that position there. And then again, here we go, F. There's a couple of ways of playing this. I'll show you the first way. 2, 1, 3, stretch out. And then in. Option 2. So is we're going to go backwards. So from this, you're actually going to go into major 7 chord. 1, 3, 1, 2, 4. That is my fingering of choice. You can help yourself to the alternative if you want to. All right, from this position, second finger, third finger, 1, 4, 4 up, 3, 2, 4. Can you see what I'm doing there? As soon as that third finger comes down, my first finger comes in, and then back down again. Fantastic, here we go, a little bit of a crunch. 2 on the F, and then resolved. Stretching backwards, back up. 6, 2, 4. Leave it hanging. Do not cut that note off, please. It's meant to be hanging. So that we can connect the dots there into that Italianate phrase that's coming up. Okay, I'm fully aware this is quite tough, especially if you're not used to hearing this crunchy harmony in Baroque music. Please take it slowly, work at a bar at a time. It is just that simple, or even literally a chord at a time if you need to. I've given some alternatives to the fingering. You can figure it out. There are other ways of playing this. So again, just take my fingering as a starting point and try and work it your way that fits your fingers. If you need to, chop a note out. Try not to chop a melody note out or a bass note if you can. But if it doesn't seem to be that important, shh, chop it out. I won't tell anybody. Here we go, last Italianate section for this entire piece, and we're going to get some implied polyphony here, as usual. We're also getting ideas that we've already seen before in the first Italianate section that comes up. So here we go, A minor, stretch out, 4, pull off, open, 4, 2, 1, 4, 0, 3, 2, 2 stays on, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, pull off, open, natural G, super important, make sure that your score has that. Then we have 4, 3, here I'm using 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 4, 3, because shifting on that open B, 1, 3, 4, leave it, stretch out, then we're into the A minor. So as you can see where I am on the 2 with the 2, 1 barred, 3, open again, G sharp, to A to C. Now here we go, this one is always tough to do down there, so here's my alternative to this. D, F, A, D, so you can leave that bass on. 3, 4, 1, 4. And then we're into the ending run. Take your time with this, get the chord shapes correct in your head, and just recognize that this is Bach ratcheting up the tension and moving us slowly to his fantastic ending. In slow motion. we go. This is fantastic part writing. On the page, as you can see down there, it just looks like one line. It's not. It's literally 3 voices. Nice, lovely, big, fat rest stroke into that E to make sure it holds on as long as possible. And then we're going to go 4-1, 2-2, 3-1, 2-2, 4-1, 2-2, 4-1, 1-2-0, open, 4-2, 3-2-1-0, into a full E7 chord there before we move into the fantastic flashy ending. It is possible, obviously, to finger this a different way. Making sure that those voices stay on and overlap with each other. Super, super important. Welcome to the ending. Okay, so we have this fantastically fast, and it's purely violin-based idea after the E7 chord. So for us, this is all going to be hammer-ons. 1, 2, 4, onto string 2, 1, 3, 4. Then I suggest 1, 3 with an open. Here I suggest you half bar, so that you can get into that diminished chord. So, and then you leave your second finger down, so you only have one finger to pick up, and you will be in there. Okay, I've adjusted this chord just to give the it a little bit more playable. I've taken the F sharp out from here and put it to here. And then we're into, here's the ending. I'm going to give you the notes. 1-4, 1-2, cross string. I'm using open strings. Trill moment maybe. Then stop in that low E bass and you're in, and that's the ending. It's a fantastic ending. This last bar is a written out ornament. I am 100% sure of it. This is Bach telling us that he wants That's exactly how he hears it in his head, and it's written out. So take that as a written out ornament and flesh it out. Give it some pathos, give it some space. Super important. Please drop me a comment, tell me how you're getting on. I love hearing from everybody, and if I can help you further, this is what this is all about. I am starting to get more feedback from everybody, and I will help you if you let me know. For those of you that are interested, there is actually a score available with all of my fingerings and the alternatives and any arrangement ideas that I have taken and adjusted. You will find a link below. Thank you very much for hanging around to the end. This is the last video in the series. There will be another video, probably with Bach, popping up here because it's one long chain of Bach videos. If you've enjoyed this, consider hitting the like button and maybe subscribing to the channel. This has been your daily dose of 6-string inspiration today.